Question that you asked, and thank you, advocate, they keep saying advocate with you, and going back to counselling and looking at psychology and looking at teenagers and the work that you're going to do with them, and about whether, is it a good, would it be a good idea to sort of introduce them to the higher self? You want to combine, thank you, amalgamate the energy work and the psychology and everything else. They said, you said, you speak of time as if there's ever a perfect time, and there's never a perfect time. If anything, it's about you helping them to be, we would say, grounded, in the sense of them having a greater understanding of themselves. So coming from the greater understanding of themselves, that would help them immensely. They said, again, it's not that you're doing the work for them. They said, just imagine, by helping teenagers to have a great understanding of themselves, then they won't have to go 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years and then analysing themselves later on. So you're giving them the gift to help them to understand, to have the tools. You'll be providing the tools, you'll facilitate them in the sense of helping them to understand themselves better or greater, to have a greater understanding of their soul self from a younger age. So it may be, whether you want to say terminology as in I'm going to help you to connect to your higher self, it might be another terminology that you use, but actually for them to sit with themselves, to get that grounding, to have a greater understanding as in life's lessons. It's just lessons, it's just gifts that are given to us. So get them to understand more of the terminology of taking some time out to process information. Thank you. They said there's so much judgment on certain age groups, especially the teenagers, of them discovering more about themselves, and how some of them beat themselves up in their head of comparing themselves. But what if you taught them, gave them some tools to be the facilitator, as in helping them to understand there is, greater purpose. There is about them learning about themselves. Themselves is their greatest lesson. It's about them learning how they operate, they said. If you start with that, helping them to understand themselves better, their operation, they're operating where they operate from, that will help them to expand. So combine the pair, combine the energy, information that you already have, and the psychology. And it's about them learning to be open. They just need a sounding board, someone to hear their voice. Some of them are very heightened, especially the teens are very heightened with all their energy, or their hormones especially. It's like an energy field around them, so they're quite open. So this is a great opportunity. So they've given you a big tick on this side, saying well done, tick. They love that. And they said also because you have a great understanding of yourself. Because you have a greater understanding of your soul self, your journey in energy, you are aware of it, and you have you're sitting more comfortably with it. If that's why then you can go on to help others. So that's why there's so many psychic mediums, so many counsellors, so many therapists, because the clients will come to you that have an understanding that you understand it already.